If you're over the age of 50, then you probably think it's harder to stay safe on a dirt bike than when you were younger because you don't have the strength or the balance that you used to, but that's not actually true. You can stay safer without having to slow down to a walking pace when you come up to a steep hill, a slippery corner, a rocky section, or just an unknown trail section. However, if you don't have the confidence that we talked about in the previous video, then you're not going to be able to fully enjoy riding with your wife, your husband, your kids, your grandkids, because for one, you're going to be afraid of getting hurt, whether it be crashing into a tree, breaking your arm, or falling over and twisting your knee. Getting hurt is not fun because it's painful. It will hold you back from doing so many normal things in life, whether it's working a job to help pay the bills for your family, or just enjoying free time with your kids, your spouse, or your grandkids because you're laid up on the couch. Another reason why is because if you're getting left behind because you don't have the confidence to ride faster with faster riding groups, or if just your family's riding faster. So if they're always waiting up for you, you're never going to be able to see them and you can't really relate to them because you're constantly having to slow down when it comes to a technical section because you know that you're going to fall over, or it's just going to be really hard to get over the big log, lots of rocks, or up a steep hill. Or maybe you just have to bulldog your bike down the hill because you're afraid of sliding down or going over the bars. If this sounds like you, don't worry. There is hope. A new hope. Even if you think you're too old and can't learn anything new, there is a simple process for quickly increasing your safety and overall control on the bike, which will give you more freedom and enjoyment on the trails because you're not falling or stalling the bike every 5 minutes or less. And because you have the confidence to ride more challenging trails, whether they're tighter, have steeper hills, or lots of obstacles on them. Or if you're just riding in soft sand where you don't know where the bike is going, it feels like it has a mind of its own. You don't even need to go to the trails to practice this every week to build your confidence. If you're like my student Laura, who was riding with her husband for 15 years and not really advancing her skills, but still wanted to ride better because you find riding a dirt bike fun. All she had to do was focus on a few certain areas and build up her confidence by forming some new positive riding habits. And the overall control that she gained in a matter of weeks was a huge boost in her confidence because she'd been riding so long without really advancing her skills. This allowed her to have more fun riding with her husband because she wouldn't get so frustrated when she came up to a steep hill because she was previously afraid of getting stuck on the hill and rolling back down. But now she has more confidence to carry her momentum with throttle control, clutch control, and where to sit and stand on the bike. Riding a dirt bike is really great for your relationships, whether it's your spouse or your kids or just close friends, because it builds a bond deeper because you go through the same challenges. And even if you aren't the same skill level, you or the other person can be encouraged because you're helping them or you're getting helped over new obstacles, new terrain, new challenging trails. And through overcoming these challenges, you're just going to be able to build memories with your spouse or your kids. So how do you actually stay safer on the trails without having to spend 10, 15 years just getting more seat time? Well, the quickest way to do that is by building your muscle memory. And the reason why muscle memory is so important is because when you come up to an emergency situation on the trail, whether it be needing to brake so you don't fly off the course, or you need to stay balanced going down a steep hill, or you need to dodge a tree, your body is just going to do what it's normally used to do. And if you haven't formed a positive riding habit, then you're probably going to get tense and lock up. You're going to death grip the bars. You won't be able to stop as fast. You won't be able to stay in balance. And this will cause you to lock up the wheels with the brakes. You'll slide out, or you won't be able to stop fast enough in time, or you're going to lose your balance and smack into a tree, or just fall over. And hopefully this doesn't get you hurt. But if you have gotten hurt recently, I'm sorry. And that's why I want to help you build up your muscle memory so that this doesn't happen again. I want you to enjoy riding with your family for the rest of your life. So take this watch, for example. I got it to track some health stats, and when I first got it, it was really a challenge to put it on my wrist because I'm not used to wearing a watch. So I'd take like a minute just to get it on. But after I repeatedly did it for several days, I built up that muscle memory so that I could put it on even if it was pitch black out. So the repeated process of doing something intentionally the right way formed that habit, and now it's muscle memory. I can do it without even looking. And the same goes for riding a dirt bike. When you are intentional and focus on learning the positive riding habits, you can quickly build your confidence in a matter of days, not years. And while these may not make you a professional rider this year, you will have a lot more confidence within the next 6 months to ride more challenging trails, to keep up with your friends and family, and to just enjoy riding more. I spent years just trying to ride more to become a better rider with very little improvement. I wanted to go out and ride in the mountains with my friends, but they're always so much better, faster, and I had a hard time keeping up. And this was frustrating because I just felt like I was left out, and they were always waiting for me. But after years of trying to figure out how to get better, I was able to come up with a simple process for forming positive riding habits, which allowed me to have more confidence and control on these really challenging, rocky, steep hill and technical trails so that I could have fun keeping up with my friends without being intimidated. So in the next video, I'm going to show you this simple process to increase your confidence and control 5 times faster. Even if you work over 40 hours, have multiple kids like me, or just don't have time to practice. So subscribe to get notified for the next video, or if it's already out, just click right here and watch it. I'm Kelly Fager from Motocross Hideout. Learn more, ride more, so that you can stay safe and have fun with your family and friends for many years to come.